Good morning everyone. Today is going to be a long video because I will be filling out the survey that Sega sent to all of us. Now do keep in mind that you do get rewarded 40 star gems if you complete the survey, but that is not the important part. The most important part about this survey is Sega is actually spending the time and spending the effort to listen to our voice, to hear our opinions and what we think they should do to fix the game. And from what I've heard, this survey is actually legitimate and it's actually a good survey compared to the last one where it was like, why you no spend money? This one is actually really good, and they address a lot of the issues about the game and want to hear about our feedback on how we can improve things. So please do this survey. Please take this seriously and don't joke around on the survey too much, because your opinion does matter and Sega is listening to us, okay? But before I continue with the video, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So first things first, the survey link is in the description below if you want to fill it out for yourself, so you can just click it and you'll be good to go. And another thing is, again, this video is going to be relatively long because I will be taking this questionnaire very seriously, as well as giving my feedback on what I personally think Sega should do in order to improve NGS. The second thing is, yes, I'm doing this on my MacBook Pro because I just do all my work stuff on this computer and it just felt fitting to do the questionnaire or anything serious on my work computer. So first things first, what is your gender? I am male. And my age? Well, luckily they put a range over here so you don't know exactly my age, but I am pretty old. So let's continue. Alright, we'd like to know, okay, my highest level is level 20 because that is the max level. Would like to know your experience with the Phantasy Star series. Please select the option that applies. So I've only played PSO2. So I played the base game and then I played New Genesis. So yes, I am in this camp. Please select the games you regularly play other than PSO2 New Genesis. Select all that apply. Please select other if a game you play is not listed. I am an avid player of Genshin Impact, yes. I do dabble with Black Desert Online. I watch League of Legends, but I don't play it. Monster Hunter, I played Monster Hunter World. I am a big fan of that. And that is it. However, there is other, because I have played other games as well, such as Diablo 2 Remastered or Resurrected, as well as Valorant. I do play those games, so maybe they'll let me fill those out? I don't know. If you select other than the previous question, please select the genre of game that you usually play. Okay, well, Valorant's FPS, so there's that. But there is no isometric. I guess it's other? Diablo 2, Resurrected, and Diablo 3. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 3 recently because it just kind of bled over. I played tons of Resurrected and I got a little bit tired of that, got burnt out because, 300-400 hours of that, you get burnt out, right? And then I was like, you know what, I have Diablo 3 installed, let's try that. And that's why I kind of went on a binge on that. Oh, I've also been playing Honkai Impact as well recently. Honkai Impact, that's a mobile RPG, I guess? And I've also been playing Epic 7. Yep, Epic 7. I guess these are the games I've been playing. Yep, I guess they're action? Yeah, sure, they're action. And I think that is it. Good. Let's go. Continue. Would like to know about your PSO2 New Genesis playing environment. Please tell us how satisfied you are with the environment of the platform that you mainly play New Genesis on. Yeah, I do play on Steam. I mean, the environment, I'm guessing they're talking about the platform itself. I'm pretty satisfied. I have no issues with Steam. I launched the game, it auto updates. I never have to worry about anything. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I do not play on the Xbox One. I do not play on the Epic Game Store. And I mean, I'm guessing Windows PC is the Microsoft Store, right? So yeah, I don't play on any of those because I have it on Steam. Ever since it got transferred onto Steam, I've just stuck with Steam. Very simple. We would like to ask you some questions about PSO2 New Genesis. Below are some of the topics that this survey covers. Satisfaction with the current version of NGS, content in the updates after July, Urgent Quest pre-announced Urgent Quest classes, contents to expect in the upcoming updates, official site and NGS Headline, webcomics, and how you found PSO2 NGS. Sure, I'm more than happy to answer these questions. Please let us know how satisfied you are with the current version of PSO2 New Genesis. I'm sorry to say, but I mean, I can't say neutral because, you know, I am quite dissatisfied. I can't say I'm very dissatisfied because I still play the game every single day, right? But I am dissatisfied. Please let us know why you feel dissatisfied with the current version, and you can only select 5 out of this entire list. Okay, so the required specs are too high. Okay, I've done everything I can to do in-game and I've run out of things to do. Yes. The elements where you play with friends in Alliance are too few / not fun. Okay. Takes too much time to collect. No. The new events are boring. Yes. The battles are too difficult. No. I don't have enough Meseta. Yeah, sure. There are too many bugs. It's alright. I can't get the items I want for character customization. True. I can't get the weapons with the presets I want. True. There aren't enough uses for enhanced weapons. True. The scratch items are not attractive. It's okay. Content I want to play such as Urgent Quests and Gigantics do not spawn at the time when I want to play them. True. Oh no, that's so many. That's way more than 5. Okay. So we can only select 5. So lack of content, yes. New events are boring, yes. I don't have enough Meseta, yes. I could delete this one, sure, you know, I'll settle with what I have. Can't get the weapons I want presets on. Yeah, yeah. There's not enough use for enhanced weapons. Okay, I'll untake that. Scratch items are not attractive, I'll untake that. Content that I want to play, such as Urgent Quests and Gigantics, do not spawn. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so these are the 5 top things that really bother me out of this entire list. Unfortunately, we can only select 5, so we're just gonna have to make do with the 5 most glaring issues for you personally. So for me, it's these 5. Please tell us how satisfied you are with the content that has been released following the updates after July. The anniversary event, for the very first time when I saw it, I was satisfied, to be honest with you, because I didn't have something to gauge how the event was. So at the time when it came out, I was satisfied, but when I actually did it, I was pretty dissatisfied because I was done with everything in like the first 2 weeks, and the event was like a month, so I had like an extra 2 weeks where I didn't do anything because I maxed out the points and everything. So yeah, dissatisfied. Urgent Quest Mining Rig Defense. This was fun. It still is fun, but I feel like there's conflicting things with the community, people leaving, people disconnecting, you know, and monsters not scaling down and stuff like that. So there is some issues about that. Oh, they separate. There's 2 different ones. There's Urgent Quest Mining Rig, so this was the original one, and then they had the extra waves. So when Mining Rig first came out, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie. So do they want me to say how I felt when it first came out, or how I feel now? Tell us how satisfied you are with the content that's being... I mean, I guess this is how I feel now, right? So I'm pretty neutral. To be honest with you, I usually skip a lot of the Mining Rig defenses right now because you know, I've done it enough times and I'm kind of over the honeymoon period, right? The autumn event, I was very dissatisfied with the autumn event. The reason I say this was because it was a rehash of the anniversary event. So I was like, yo, what is this? It's exactly the same. Battle Dia, I'm actually satisfied with this. I'm quite happy with the Battle Dia. It's fresh content, it's new, it's interesting, it's fun, it's rewarding. I like it. Waves added to the mining base, yep, I'm pretty neutral about it. Like, I like the rewards, I like how there's more content per se, but again, there is the issue with the community. Some people like it, some people don't like it, and then there's people that disconnect, there's people that rage quit or leave or whatever, and yeah, I think it's caused its own controversy, so pretty neutral there. The mission pass, I am very satisfied with the mission pass. It is too short, but I'm satisfied with it. Okay, maybe I'm not very satisfied, I'm just satisfied because it can be improved. There are a lot of things that can be improved. I'm just happy we got a mission pass, right? The special scratch ticket, I'm also pretty happy with that. I do hope that they do add more cosmetic items or, you know, choices, but yeah, I think it's alright. Please tell us about any dissatisfaction you felt with the PSO2 9th anniversary event. If you'd like to skip this question, please leave it blank and click continue. The Glisten series lightning elemental weapons were not very appealing. No, I mean, they're okay. The Glisten series didn't have the weapon type I wanted. It did have the weapon type I wanted, but I wanted to tick this option because I want all the weapon options to be available for events. Because, for example, the current one with the flamel weapons, I don't have a flamel katana, and I love to play katana, so it's forcing me to play something that I don't want to play. So I'm gonna be ticking this because, yo, I want all the weapons to be available so that people can play however they want to play. I wasn't able to get a Glisten weapon series with the preset I wanted. Sure, yeah. Is there a limit of how many I can tick here? Nope. Okay, cool. The items that seasonal points could be exchanged for didn't feel appealing for me. Not enough appealing items, or like, I felt like there weren't enough items that were worth the event currency. I literally bought out the shop on the 9th anniversary event. I bought out everything, including all of the Glisten weapons. And I was like, yo, I still got points. Anything else that I can buy? So, yeah, that's definitely something. The target enemies for some limited time tasks were hard to find. I mean, sure, there were some veteran mobs were a little bit tricky to find, but it wasn't that big of a deal for me. I quickly reached the weekly limit for required seasonal points. Yes, I was done within 2 weeks. There was no more. It took me like 2 days to hit the cap. Back then when it was 99,000, and then they increased it by 1 point to 100,000 for the next one, and I hit that really quickly as well. I was just like, okay, cool, I guess. It didn't feel much different from the usual gameplay. Yes, it didn't feel different from the usual gameplay at all. Felt like it was just a rehash of whatever I was doing normally. You know, I was doing my dailies, I was doing my weeklies, I was grinding. It's pretty much the same thing, right? It didn't feel like an event. It felt like a tacked on, added on value type of thing. Please tell us about any dissatisfaction you felt with the autumn event. Frosttail weapons weren't appealing. No, I like the ice weapons. They look pretty cool. The Frosttail series didn't have the weapon type. Again, I'm going to tick this because, you know, I want to get this point across. I wasn't able to get the Frosttail series with the preset I want. Sure. Seasonal points. Yep. Hard to find. Nope. I quickly reached the limit. Yep. I didn't feel much different from the usual gameplay. Yep. I couldn't find the mischief symbols. Okay, sure, I'm not ticking that. Hell no. We found those in like the first 10 minutes when the servers came live. Next. How did you feel about the pre-announced urgent quests held from November 6th to November 11? Very satisfied. Please, please, please give us a schedule. Give us a schedule for base PSO2 as well, alright? I know so many people that want to do HTPD, or like the super hard version of True Profound Darkness, and they don't know when it's ever coming up because we don't have a schedule for that. So give us a schedule for base game and for NGS. It doesn't even have to be a complete schedule. Just give us like a generic schedule, like, hey, there's always going to be an urgent quest at these times, but on top of that, there are also randomized urgent quests that might come up, you know, or unscheduled urgent quests. So give us the best of both worlds, basically. So yeah, I'm satisfied. You know, I like the schedule. It was very good. We'd also like to know how you feel about the regular urgent quest. How do you feel about the frequency of the regular urgent quest? I feel like it needs to be more frequent, but I don't understand the question here. Like, I want more urgent quests. So do I click on infrequent? Because I feel like there's too little urgent quests right now and I want more? Or do I click frequent because I feel like there are a lot? I think I click infrequent, right? Yeah, I feel like there's not enough urgent quests. I feel like we need more, so infrequent. I think I understand the question right. If I got it wrong, well, comment section, you can roast me or something. Please tell us which quest out of all of the urgent quests that you want to participate the most. I actually enjoy Next Vera and Pettis Vera the most because it's most straightforward, right? It's just, look, there's like a little entry, you kill a couple mobs and then boom, big boss, right? It's very simple. I prefer those type of urgent quests over mining rig defense, to be honest with you guys, but I think Next Vera is probably my favorite. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the classes. Please let us know how frequently you use the following weapons of each class. Hunter Sword, I use it a lot. Yes, I played Hunter Sword. Wired Lance, I use it a lot. Partisan, no. Twin daggers, double, there's gonna be a lot that I don't use at all because I really don't play that many different weapons, to be honest. Katana, always. Bow, sometimes. Jet boots. I've been playing it recently, I guess. Yeah, pretty much like this. So, you know, I use a lot of sword. Wired lance is a must-have. Katana is my main weapon. Bow I use as an off weapon. I just started using jet boots because I just started playing Bouncer recently, and I use a little bit of soaring blades because, well, the Flamel weapon series don't have jet boots, so I'm forced to use the soaring blades. Alright, please let us know how satisfied you are with the weapons of each class. So the sword, pretty satisfied, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with it. Wired lance, I only use it for the weapon action, so yeah, sure, I'm satisfied with it. You know what, I'm just gonna downgrade them down to satisfied just in case, you know, there's always room for improvement, right? So yeah, just satisfied. Then again, for all of these other weapons which I don't use, I'm just gonna leave as I don't know, because, you know, I don't want my opinion to sway others or just like mess things up. Katana, I'm pretty satisfied with it. Again, you know, it's the PAs. I feel like the PAs are important. The weapons themselves are fine, you know, it's not a big deal. The bow, okay, bow I'm gonna put neutral because I don't feel like it does enough damage. Jet boots feel pretty good. Soaring blades, it's alright, maybe neutral. Nah, I'm gonna leave it at a dissatisfied. I want the soaring blades to be a bit stronger. I don't feel like it doesn't feel impactful right now. Soaring blades just doesn't feel the same as base PSO2. Base PSO2, I used soaring blades when I was leveling up my bouncer, and it felt fantastic. It felt so good playing this class. But when I hopped over to NGS, soaring blades just didn't deliver. Jet boots were like you know, they were the MVP. They were the better build in my opinion because they just felt better. Alright, let us know what you think about the classes currently in PSO2 New Genesis. 600 characters each. Hunter. Hunter feels very good. I am happy with the class, but we need more photon arts to make the class feel more complex and allow more personalized play styles. I spelled personalized wrong? Is that with an S? Yeah, it was an S. Alright. Fighter. Extremely satisfying. Animation canceling feels great. Make every class feel as responsive and fluid as the fighter. Use this class as the gold standard for the other classes. Pretty much, yeah, I'm very happy with the fighter. If every class felt as good as how it feels to play the fighter, I think we'll be in a really, really good starting position. Ranger feels very weak. There seems to be a lot of problems with this class. Most Ranger players I know are always complaining about how weak the class is or how buggy it is. But weak bullet is cool. Gunner. This class had a very rough start. Everyone was hyped to play it, but it did not deliver because of its very restrictive play style, and players were punished severely if they made any mistakes. With the recent changes, it is a step in the right direction. However, this class still needs more love and fine-tuning. Perfect. Force. This class feels good, but we need more techniques to make the play style more dynamic and interesting. Techer. I do not play this class. I don't know. Braver. I main this class. I love this class, but there are a lot of problems. I swear, I bet you that every single content creator or just everyone who's done this questionnaire, we give the most feedback for our main class because we see all the problems because you're playing the class all the time. So for me, I play the Braver all the time, so obviously I have a lot to say about the Braver. So number 1, Braver needs a gap closer or movement PA. Braver needs to be rewarded for counters. The damage for a counter is too low. Braver's weak point damage needs to be increased dramatically to encourage skilled gameplay. 4. Bows need to be more powerful and more impactful. 5. Bravers still have PP management issues. Bravers do not feel fluid enough and have mobility issues. 7. I would like to see quick cut or some sort of anime-esque movement PA. 8. Encourage aggressive gameplay with high risk, high reward mechanics. Low defense slash HP or high attack slash damage. And I think that is pretty much it for the Braver. If they can do these, I would be very happy, to be honest with you. Next up is the Bouncer. Jet boots feel amazing. I like it. But soaring blades need to be worked on and buffed. It does not feel responsive or fluid at all. Okay. So as you guys can see, I wrote a lot for the Braver since I mained the Braver, so I have a lot to say about it, while the other classes are, relatively short because, honestly, I don't play the other classes that much, so I don't really have much to say about them. Alright, continue. Are you playing several classes with your main class? Choose one of the options listed below. I mean, you have to select a subclass, right? So, yes, I suppose? I'm assuming this is saying please select which option you would like to see implemented in a future update in PSO2 New Genesis. Character creation, more new classes and weapon types, yes. Gameplay that uses the open field, yes. Wait, what? I can only select one? Oh, this is... Okay, this is rough. So, I can only select one here. Should I just select other and write all of them in the other section? Additional co-op content you can play with your friends, additional high difficulty content. I'm gonna select other so that I can write more things. Because I think I want to select multiple options here and it won't let me, right? So 1, new classes and new weapon types, right? 2, gameplay that makes use of the open field. 3, more quest style content like cocoons and towers. 4, I don't care about the communications. Co-op, no, not really. The addition of high difficulty content. Wow, I butchered difficulty there. Spell check. That requires enhanced gear or equipment. Sure. Yep, that would be nice. 5, more rewards which can be earned by playing the game. 6, more consistent way for free to play players to gain access to the 3-day shop pass. These are my main peeves, actually. Hopefully that is under 300. Dang it, it's over! Maybe I'll reword this. More methods for free to play to gain access to 3-day shop pass. More difficult / challenging content. Alright. Please be under 300. Good. Alright. We'd like to know how much of the following content such as the official website and NGS Headline you've seen. let us know how often you've been viewing the following. Phantasy Star Online NGS official website, I look at everything. NGS Headline, I look at everything. Official Twitter, I look at it pretty often. Official site and forums? Wasn't this taken down? I thought this was deleted. I thought there are no more forums. I never looked at it. I didn't even know there was a forum. I thought it got deleted. Sure. Okay, cool. Next. If you watch the NGS Headline, we'd like to hear your thoughts about the following. Tell us your impressions of the show. Recently or before? If you're talking about now, I'm pretty neutral. I mean, I was extremely dissatisfied, but with the latest one that you did last month, I'm okay. I'm okay. I especially like the part where you're like, oh, we know we messed up, we're sorry, we're gonna fix things. So I'll leave it at neutral for now. We'll see how the new headline is on November 2nd, I think. It's coming up pretty soon. So I'm neutral. If you watch the NGS Headline, we'd like to hear your thoughts about the following. Kindly let us know where you typically watch the NGS Headline. YouTube. Yep. If you watch the NGS Headline, we'd like to hear your thoughts about the following. Please let us know, is there any content you would like to see in future episodes of NGS Headline within 500 characters? Yeah, sure. 1. Developer insight on what new things are in the works. Future updates / patches / content. 2. More insight / explanation on why certain decisions were made, i.e. shop pass removed from Fun Scratch. Have a segment where the developers directly answer the community's questions. I feel like that would be nice. It would be like every month the community manager or whoever's in charge of the headline, you know, they consolidate a couple questions that are most oftenly asked by the community, and then we have the developers who are in charge of that directly respond to that question and be like, yeah, this is why we did it this way, so forth and so on. But you can tell that all 3 of these points over here have something to do with developers, because you know, that is the hardest person for us to get in contact to. We don't hear much about developers or even the producer or whatever. You know what? Let's add in the producer. Have the producer come on and share their vision for the game, short term and long term. Sure, you know? If we can get the producer on to share their vision and be like, this is my mission statement, this is my vision statement, something along those lines, I mean, sure, why not? I'm just shooting in the dark here, but hopefully that is 500. Perfect. All right, we'd like to hear your thoughts on PSO2 New Genesis official web comment, the PSO2 Kami, NGS, and Central. I love the PSO2 Kami. To be honest, I'm very satisfied with the PSO2 Kami. The Central one's alright, it's cool, but I really miss Mitarashi and the gang, so, you know, I'm just gonna have to give satisfied on that. I want the gang to come back. I love the PSO2 Kami cast, you know? We'd like to hear your thoughts on the webcomic PSO2 Kami NGS. I really like the PSO2 Kami cast. Mitarashi is my favorite character because she is a braver and her laziness reflects in my lifestyle. I like how each character in PSO2 Kami is relatable to a certain stereotype of player. Please continue with PSO2 Kami as well as Central. We'd like to hear your thoughts on the webcomic Central. Central is a very cute webcomic. However, it is not as relatable / personal as PSO2 Kami because the webcomic is based off the operator's point of view instead of actual players like in PSO2 Kami. Alright, cool. Next. Please tell us how you came to know about PSO2 New Genesis. I guess from the website. I was playing regular PSO2, so I found it on the website when they were like, yo, NGS is coming out. So, yep, official website. Please let us know how you usually get information about games. Select all that apply. YouTube. Literally just YouTube. I don't use any of these. I'm a boomer. I'm a freaking boomer. I don't use any of these. Okay, I use Discord. But that's about it. Yeah, just YouTube. Lastly, let us know your thoughts and ideas about PSO2 New Genesis within 1,200 characters. Alright, we gotta give what we think about PSO2 New Genesis. We need more content for players to enjoy the game. At the current state of NGS, I have 2 hours of extreme fun every single week at weekly reset. This is because I have tons of things to do and I am rewarded greatly for playing the game. However, once I finish my weeklies, dailies, limited time quests, and mission pass, there is not much left to do, and there is a sense of mindless grinding. To solve this problem, some sort of gameplay loop, such as weapon upgrade system, allow us to add fixas and upgrade the fixa level on our weapons by feeding it multiple copies of the same weapon. Armor upgrade system, same as point 1. 3. Give players a reason to farm, allow us to redeem rewards / earn points for farming at specific areas for cosmetic or consumables, which make our efforts worth it. What else do we need? I would like to see more challenging content. Add more challenging content, such as Zone 3, Labs / Mount Magnus, and Zone 2, Rezel Forest. That'd be nice. Just give us higher level zones, give us more challenging mobs, add dungeons, and more endgame content for players to test their skills and really push the limits of their gear. I think that's pretty good, just giving us more endgame content. You know, give us a reason why we should be upgrading our gear, right? So have some endgame content for us to grind for, to strive, to achieve. Give us higher level combat zones. That would be really nice. And all of this other stuff. I hope this is under 1,200. Please? Okay, thank goodness. Alright. Thank you for answering our survey. We will take your feedback into consideration while processing with the development of the game. We look forward to seeing you again in Alpha. This is the end of the survey. Please close the window. Now that concludes the survey. Please do take the time to answer these questions seriously, because I'm sure you guys have a lot more insight on different classes. You know, I could only give feedback on the Braver, and even my feedback on the Braver might not be enough. So please take the time and do this survey, because as they said right here, that they are taking our feedback into consideration and they will be proceeding it with the development team. So your opinion matters here, all right? So just do it, take your time, you know, take 30 minutes, 1 hour. It took me an hour to do this. However, with the power of editing, obviously I cut out a lot of mumbo jumbo, so it's relatively shorter, but I'm pretty sure this video is at least like 30 minutes long already. So yeah. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
Can I say except you're welcome for here.